are you, man? You good?
Doing great.
So I snagged you out of the hotel this morning, drug you out of bed.
It's all good.
Got you over here nice and early. I like to work early. I get up early.
So yeah, I do too at home. I was out a little late last night, so I was able to sleep in a little bit.
It's Vegas.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Exactly.
Well, we had your counterparts over here last night, and it was all really good and fun. And, you guys are all out with Bette Midler.
That's right. And having a great time, and, it's challenging and enjoyable and all, crazy all at the same time. So it's fun.
Yeah, I'll bet. And she's real nice. I mean,
oh yeah, she's great. She's very demanding, but very, very cool.
Demanding's cool. Demanding's good.
Yeah.
Keeps everybody on their toes.
Exactly. I was just gonna say.
And you guys are all pros.
Yeah.
And I mean, you've been around. You're no shortage of demanding artists. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, your background. I was looking at some of your stuff, going, "Oh my God, I didn't even realize." The Michael Jackson stuff.
Got some Michael stuff, Janet stuff. Katie Lang.
Yeah, I saw
Justin
that. Diverse.
Timberlake.
Yeah, diverse. So I got to ask you, how was it working with Michael?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, it's probably I've never seen anyone like that on stage in my life. I mean, just the what's the word for it? The aura, his professionalism is just so on point. You got to be on point.
Yeah, right.
And you can't watch him, because if you watch him, you start making mistakes. I couldn't watch him anyway. I started looking down.
Just play.
Because he just sucks you in so much.
Right.
And tone wise, I mean, it was just out, and whatever, as loud as you could
just
be.
Rage, right?
Just
right.
rage.
That's awesome.
He loved it loud.
That's what I like. I recall, we did a short time together with Matthew Morrison, and at that point, you had me look into getting you an Ampeg endorsement, which I don't think it ever panned out. And that's definitely growl.
Yeah,
and
it's funny you say that. I'm looking at them again now.
Really?
Huh. That particular amp, I wanted something. He was doing more of the like, I won't say oldies, but kind of 60s. You remember, kind of pop stuff, but
right.
And I just looking for something a little more. Again, not as aggressive, but kind of warm, that good 70s classic kind of sound, And I don't know if I can actually get that with the SWR stuff at that time. And I was ready to move on anyway, just because of some other problems they were having.
Yeah, right.
When Fender bought them, but
right. That's my forte, and it's difficult these days.
Yeah,
because nobody wants to hear loud.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, engineers,
right.
And especially me crossing from Ronnie James Dio and Megadeth and even Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
Even my last days at Leonard Skinner, they were, Van Zandt was looking at me going, and I was going, kind of sorry. And not Ronnie, this was, the re-edition.
Yeah.
And still Johnny being there, and we still had, Ricky Medlock at that time and Huey. And it was quite loud,
Yeah.
But now it's very difficult.
Yeah.
I do have to tell you, when I went to work with Jay-Z, and I went in there, and that was wide open.
Okay.
I could. Kilo Saunders was mixing front of house. He's a Grammy award-winning front of house guy, and we went into rehearsal before we did Yankee Stadium.
Wow.
And he said, we were at SIR in New York, and first of all, the guitar player was kind of an R&B cat, and it's really why they brought me in. They wanted that. They had just done the record 99, with 99 Problems on it. It was a big rock, huge, stuff. And this cat, you just didn't have it. And he wasn't getting it. So I came in, and he had the Marshalls, and I just cranked it up. But I got to tell you, the dudes, as far as the stage was, the players couldn't be that far from the amps. And when you're that loud, it's hard to control your guitar.
Right.
So I had to kind of train him with that, but. In rehearsal, Kilo was going, Pops, I need it to be the level we're going to be at showtime. And I'm like, I got to tell you, man, it's just going to be crazy.
Right.
I mean, it's insane. And I have a video somewhere of a water bottle bouncing across one of the road cases, just raging. But it was so cool because I was all kind of worried about going there, I never done a hip hop kind of thing. But the band was balls to the wall rock.
Yeah.
It was full on rock. That's cool. They're going, man, Pops, listen to that. Golly. And, you know, we went out with U2, you know, we went down to Australia, New Zealand with U2 and
Cool.
just raging, you know,
Yeah.
so I really dug that.
Only time I've had my guitar, I should say speakers not on the stage,
Right.
they were under me.
Oh, right.
And that was a Backstreet Board tour, and they didn't want anything on stage.
Right.
And I didn't really have any space for it. So
Right.
they had the stage was Tark was on that as well. The
Right.
stage was kind of a grill. That makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, sure. And then it faces up at you.
It just was with attached the speakers
Right.
coming up at me.
Right.
So that was
That's
kinda
okay.
Cool. I've never done
okay.
that before. That was the only time I've ever done that. But yeah, for the most part, most sound engineers want to control the sound now. So
Yeah, right.
I have my stuff on stage now,
Right.
but I'm probably on 2, you know, just to give me some airspace behind me. But
yeah,
because you can't always get it with in-ears, you know.
No, you can't. Got to feel it,
Right?
You know, and that's the thing. The whole with the bass
Somewhere, and that's
right.
I like about Michael. He had it loud. It was like a second PA.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
and so I mean, it was great because you could just play.
Yeah,
know? But I don't think I've had a tour like that, you know, or
yeah,
a sound like that since then. You know, so everything else is very tame, especially nowadays with the in-ears and the
right.
You know, but it's cool. You know, I still try to work on my tone a lot, and even for the
right,
because you just gotta. I want everybody else to hear what I'm hearing. So
yeah. Anyways, again, thank you so much, Sam.
Thanks, Sue.